Morning! It's Melissa again, and today I am going to talk to you guys about personal development. Yep, I'm talking self-help books, and I'm going to tell you how they can change your life. So, real quickly, here's my testimony. When I started in groups just like this, just like you, I was over 200 pounds and a new mom, and I was suffering from an extreme bout of depression, self-loathing. I was a current alcoholic. I struggle with anxiety, and I just have I had a really negative mindset. I was really living in that place where the world was happening to me, and I was convinced that the next thing would break me and that I couldn't make it. God was just piling it on, and I didn't know how I was going to take on the next thing, right? And I think so many of us feel that way. So many of us feel so overwhelmed in our own world. And, whether you have a mental illness or not, that can be taxing, right? So I want to talk to you guys about why it's important to have personal development and the biggest impact that it had on my life, because my monologue was always negative, guys. 80% of the conversations that you have every day are with yourself. So if you're saying negative things, if you're asking the wrong questions, your brain is going to circle around those. If you're asking yourself why you're worthless and why you're lazy, your brain is going to dig and dive in and find those answers. So part of this has to be, we have to change the way we see ourselves. We have to change the way we see the world, because guys, if you put in the work, if you do the physical work, and you get to where you want to be physically, but you don't change anything up here, you will end up back in that same place. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. So while we're here to work on ourselves on the outside, get our health in order, reach our goals fitness-wise, all of that is great, but you need to believe that you can do it. You need to know that when you get there, you're going to sustain this life, and you do that by building up confidence. And for many of us, we're not starting this journey at a place of self-love, but I really want you all to get there because it's so worth it. So when do I do my PD? I'm a busy mom of two. I run a business at home, and I struggle with a lot of things, right? So I listen to my personal development. I listen to my earphones. I personally love Audible. I cannot sit and read a book because I will read the same paragraph 47 times and then just give up, right? So I do take books when I travel, but when I'm home, mom life in it, Audible or YouTube or podcast are in my ears because I'm constantly putting good things in my head because I need to hear them. Because the negative playback that's been going my whole life is not going to do, right? So guys, I'm just coming out of a really dark depression that hit me out of nowhere, and personal development is one of the tools that helped me climb out of that well. And so it's very important. It's a huge tool. It's a huge piece of the journey, because I'm going to tell you right now, guys, in your first week, I'm going to lay it out there. A truth bomb is that the hardest muscle you will work on this journey is your mind. Your body is going to get on board a whole lot quicker than your mind. So it is important that we work it too. I listen to my personal development when I'm driving in the car. I hook my phone up to my car and I listen to a book. So when I'm taking my girls to school, when I'm driving on road trips, when I'm driving anywhere, guys, chances are I've heard the songs that I'm going to listen to already. I haven't heard the things that they said. I need to hear them in my mind. When my daughter is watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, I put on my earbuds and I listen to personal development. When I'm doing laundry, I'm listening to personal development. If I'm outside playing in my garden or weeding my garden, I'm listening to personal development. Anytime I'm doing anything that doesn't require me to think, I'm putting good things in my brain. So I'm multitasking, and that's how I multitask with my personal development. I don't actually cut out any additional time, but I get it in. And for me, if I'm really trying to stay on top of my depression, I'm going 20 to 30 minutes minimum. Minimum. That's my bare requirement every day is 20 to 30 minutes. I consider it like an extra workout. I do my physical workout, I do my mental workout. Right, guys? Because on days when I don't want to do it, that personal development is what pushes me forward. That personal development is what makes me believe that I can do it, that I can change, that I can create the life of my dreams. Because chances are the world and yourself have been telling you that you can't. So we need the tools, the positive reminders. You know, guys, I didn't know how to change my life. Obviously, I probably would have done it. Personal development is the reason I'm sober. I'm a recovered alcoholic. I just passed my 4-year mark in April of 2019. And I did that because I was listening to a personal development that kept saying over and over and over, what is the one thing holding you back from the person who you want to be? And as much as I didn't want to admit it, it was my drinking. And that realization, I mean, guys, I struggled with that for 15 years. This was the third time that I quit drinking in my life. The first time I was 21. I'm 36 now. Guys, it took me 15 years to get there. And I did this one without rehab, without AA meetings. I did it on my own because I had a direction. I knew that personal development was going to continue to take me forward, and I had groups like this for support and accountability. You can do amazing things in here, guys. You can do hard things. Your life is waiting for you. So let's dive in. I'm going to share with you the top 5 people, these 5 people that you need in your life to be happy. 5 people for happiness. Ready? And I'm going to tell you that you're going to find some of these people in this group, right? I'm getting chills. So excited. All right. So one, you need your cheerleader. Whoop, whoop. Somebody who's going to cheer for you in your corner, because guys, whether we want to admit it or not everyone in our life wants to see us succeed. And that sucks. And it's hard, right? So you need a cheerleader, somebody who's willing to share information. Someone who believes in you and cheers you on when you can't. And that was so important for me, having that cheerleader, because when I started, I didn't believe in myself and I needed someone in my corner that did. So you find your cheerleader. Then you find your mentor. Guys, this is where that personal development comes in. You know, I have a few mentors, and if you find someone who you really like, follow them, right? So Rachel Hollis is a good one for a lot of women. John C. Maxwell is great. Gary Vee, if you're really if you're a really sweary mom like myself. Keeping it clean on here though. So a mentor is someone who is willing to share information. So this person could have, you don't have to have this person directly in your life. They could have podcasts, books, seminars. They're sharing information, right? And they're pointing you in the right direction. So guys, my mentor comes from my personal development. Absolutely, 100%. You will need a coach. A coach? Hey guys, you already have one of those. A coach is someone who's going to make you a little bit uncomfortable so that you can reach your maximum potential. Words are hard. So a coach is somebody, guys, it's going to be a little uncomfortable. This journey is not going to be super comfortable, but I want to remind you, hard choices will lead to an easy life. And easy choices will lead you to a hard life. So I want you to bear down. I want you to do the hard work. I want you to have the easy life. So this is where we do the work, right? Get a little uncomfortable to reach your maximum potential. The next one you need is a friend. And this one is on your ring finger because it's directly related to your heart. This is somebody who knows your deepest heart's desires. You need that person in your life. And then you need a peer. This is someone who can connect on the same level with you. So they're in the same industry, they're in the same life, right? And they can relate to you on another level. Your peer is someone to keep your head in the game. Guys, this team is going to help you succeed. They're going to make the difference. And I'm so excited for you to take this journey with us.